guys, it's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 to 48 hours. So much to cover, so I'm not going to waste any time. So before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button. Let's try to get to 200 likes on this video. It'd be very much appreciated. And of course, hit the subscribe button and let's get into it. Let's start off with the rumors in regards to Lionel Messi joining PSG at the end of his contract this summer. A lot of stuff are leading up to this. The first one is coming from Marcelo Bielsa, who is very, very reliable. Of course, he broke the Neymar story back in 2017 when PSG were going to activate his release clause. And he's also the first one to break the Lionel Messi one to leave last summer. So he's super, super reliable. He came out saying that former Barcelona player Neymar is very close to extending a PSG contract for the next 4 years. It could be made official this week. And now the Neymar Barcelona folder can permanently close. Looks like Neymar is on the verge of signing a new contract at PSG. Fabrizio Romano also came out back in that statement from Marcelo saying that, look, Neymar is very, very happy at PSG. He's very, very ambitious. They have a very good project going forward. Plus, no one else can really afford him essentially due to COVID. So he's going to be looking to sign that new contract for 4 years and he will earn the exact same wages as well, which is probably rumored around 500k a week. Now you might be wondering, can PSG afford Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi? Well, we have rumors coming out yesterday saying that the arrival of Messi at PSG will be conditioned by the departure of Mbappe due to salary cap and FFP, which is of course financial fair play. In the PSG dressing room, there is rumors and they're assuming that Mbappe wants to go to Real Madrid. The key point to keep in mind is that Messi has not made his decision yet, so we'll have to wait and see. So exactly like we talked about a month ago, right now PSG cannot afford the three, Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi. They can only keep two. Right now, Neymar is on lock. He looks like he's going to sign that new contract. And now they're going to have to decide whether they want to keep Mbappe or they want to go for Messi. I think right now they're focusing more on Mbappe. I think, of course, he's younger. He's going to be a long-term future. He's probably going to win the Ballon d'Or once Messi and Ronaldo retire. So they're going to be looking at him for sure. But if he's going to be pushing for that move for Real Madrid, then PSG will definitely be pushing for Lionel Messi. Now, Fernando Martinez came out last night to address some rumors of Messi to PSG. He came out saying that Messi is sick and tired of people linking him with PSG or any other club. He has not taken any decision on his future yet and will wait until the season is completely done to make his decision. So like we already know, Messi has not made a decision yet, so all these rumors are coming out are complete nonsense. As we all know, Messi's sick of it, and also Ronald Koeman. He is sick and tired of answering questions in the press about PSG and Messi. Of course, Neymar coming out talking about it yesterday. It's all over the place at the moment, but what I can tell you right now is that Neymar 100% signing a new contract, Mbappe maybe, maybe not. Looking, it's like a 50-50 between PSG and Real Madrid if Real Madrid can afford him. And of course, because they have, big financial problems as well. So we'll have to wait on that as well. And of course, it relies on Messi's decision. Of course, new president has to come in, all that sort of stuff. So still an open debate. But Messi to PSG is, of course, 100% possible. But we won't know for sure until the end of the season where Messi makes his decision. Now I want to give you guys a quick update on the El Mundo article. Of course, El Mundo released Lionel Messi's contract in full details coming in from Morocco yesterday, saying that Lionel Messi will sue the newspaper El Mundo and 5 members who have been leaked his contract. The 5 suspects are Josep Bartomeu, Jordi Messer, Carles Tusquets, Oscar Grau, and Roman Gomez. Now, Deportivo Cultural came out saying that Lionel Messi believes at this moment that it was Carles Tusquets who leaked his contract to the media and will denounce him. Leo appreciates the support of the fans and his teammates, and he also takes that as a good reason to continue at the club. So right now, Messi for sure is going to be suing El Mundo. Will he sue Bartomeu and Tusquets? That's still in the air. Let's get now to the Barcelona transfer rumors over the past 24 hours. First one is coming in from Candacer, and I tell you what, a lot of you guys have been DMing me on the Discord asking me about this and my opinion, and this is very, very big because Candacer are also very, very reliable. They came out saying that according to sources close to the player, it is true that Aguero would love to come to play for Barcelona alongside Lionel Messi. He has already been contacted by some of the presidential candidates. For me personally, I'm still on the fence on this one. Of course, if Aguero wants to come in for a year or two, maybe take a huge wage cut, maybe I wouldn't mind it. But of course, he cannot be the long-term plan. I think it has to be Holland or maybe someone else. But for sure, this is definitely still up in the air. I have no idea if this is going to happen or not, but it is being rumored by top sources in Barcelona. Could this be a possibility? Who knows? But what I want you guys to let me know down in the comments below is, would you sign Aguero to Barcelona maybe on like a 1 or 2 year contract with very, very low wages? This next one's coming in from Blind, which is of course a German-based newspaper. This one broke my heart, as you probably will all know in the next few seconds, and that is that Borussia Dortmund will strongly consider a move for Memphis Depay, who has been targeted for Barcelona for a long time in case Jadon Sancho leaves in the summer. The situation at this current moment in regards to Depay and Barcelona is that it is still on the table. We have to wait for the summer now because, of course, he will be a free agent in the summer. We'll probably have to pay a lot of, sign-on bonuses and give him, decent amount of wages. But right now, Koeman is still asking for Depay. He really, really wants him. But we'll have to wait for the new president, see if he agrees with him or not. But right now, Dortmund are attentive to the situation. We'll see what happens with this. I think he would do fantastically well at Borussia Dortmund and at Barcelona, of course. But right now, it is still up in the air with Depay, but he's for sure leaving Lyon. That is 100% confirmed. The clubs that are currently in the race, I believe, are Barcelona, Dortmund, Juventus, and PSG. Right now, like the top leading candidates at the moment. And Depay, if he had to choose any club he would go to, it is Barcelona. Now, yesterday, Gerard Pique did an interview, and he did the interview with DJ Mario, who is a FIFA YouTuber. You can go check out his channel. The full interview is there. The interview was almost half an hour long, and he talked about so much, but I just took out some of the important things to talk about, and we could, react to that. Let's get in now and see what Gerard Pique said in this interview. He starts by saying that letting go of Suarez was a gift for Atletico Madrid. Ask the one who let him go. It is not my problem. I will never wear the Real Madrid shirt. They just asked how is his injury. He said the truth is I'm doing better than I thought I would be at this time. I still need to run a lot more, getting used to it, but it's going well. Now, I do have an update on Gerard Pique's injury. Right now, he could return for the PSG game in the first leg at the Camp Nou. That is definitely on the cards at the moment, but his surroundings recommend that he be cautious and return around the end of this month. He's asked about the referees in La Liga, saying, look, do you think they're all Real Madrid fans? He said, yes, I know for a fact the Real Madrid fans is absolutely crazy. It's one of the most absurd things I've seen in my life. 85% of referees are from Real Madrid and are Real Madrid fan. How would they not whistle in their favor? He's asked about the Champions League, saying that you think you can win the Champions League. He said to win the Champions League, you have to beat the best. Now comes in the good stuff, which is, of course, in regards to Josep Bartomeu. Pique was asked a lot of questions about Bartomeu. Started by saying that was the connection with Bartomeu good. He said it wasn't really the greatest because he never, connected with the group. He would say, President, come to the dressing room and come to the training ground. We need to talk. And he would never come. The club needed more leadership for the president to show his face. We went from misunderstanding to a problem, and that's how it ended. When you try to escape problems, you delegate everything and don't show your face. Everything becomes very complicated. Problems don't solve themselves. They asked about the Bartomeu-Nobita connection. Of course, Nobita is a cartoon character who looks very like Bartomeu. He said it's just like all other jokes. I don't know where it came from, but I heard it many times. He continues by saying that I think that the president's job is to try to run and manage the club in a way that makes you solve any problem that falls in your way. Bartomeu has avoided these problems in addition to things and had to add problems on top of those problems. Things were complicated with Bartomeu, and it was not just because of the pandemic. The president should run the club when things got tough and made decisions even when people didn't like them. Pique in that interview going absolutely ham on Bartomeu, just completely slating him, and I completely agree with it. And he also talked a lot about interesting things. Of course, what was his favorite El Clasico, his journey as a kid as a footballer, the beef between him and Arbeloa. So I recommend, if you're interested, to go check out the interview. It's on DJ Mario's YouTube channel. What's up, guys? It's voiceover Barca Boy here, and you will not believe what just happened to me. I just filmed the video, recorded it, edited it, chopped it all up, ready to go, ready to upload. And lo and behold, Luis Suarez, El Pistolero, comes out and does an interview. And boy, oh boy, did he talk about a lot, so we have to cover it. Let's get in and see what he had to say. Started by saying that I spoke with Messi today and he was very happy with the victory over Granada. He is on another level. He is the best player in the world. In Barcelona, they criticized me last year, but up until the time of injury, I had scored 10 goals and was the best player in December. But these are things that are quickly forgotten. He was asked, do you see yourself arguing with Messi on the pitch against Atletico Madrid when you're, you guys facing each other at the Camp Nou? He said, of course, outside the stadium, we are friends, but inside, we are opponents. Boys, strap your seatbelts for that game, because that game is going to be hella intense. Continues by saying that Messi will retire in his place that he wants, whether it's in Barcelona, Argentina, or anywhere else. I am proud of my time with Barcelona. People have forgotten what I did. Will you and Messi ever play on the same team again? He said maybe in a friendly match. So maybe he's not, doesn't want to give out any rumors about him and Messi joining up in the US. Who knows, but big words here from Suarez. Continues by saying that leaving Barcelona was difficult because of the way I left. I wanted my children to see me leave in an honorable way. I swear to God, this man better get a freaking, memorial, a game, whatever. I want the whole Camp Nou wrapped in El Pistolero. He needs that. I hope that when he leaves Atletico Madrid, we'll give it to him, because probably when he's there, they won't do it. But hopefully he gets that for sure. He continues by saying, I was not surprised by Bartomeu's resignation because there are reasons, there are things that have not been done that should have been done at the club of Barcelona. Oh my God. Bartomeu has not survived this day. I'm telling you. Yesterday, Bartomeu had probably one of the worst days of his life. Pique and Suarez coming out and absolutely killing him. He continues by saying, I was surprised to see Messi's contract in the press. It is illogical. I did not understand the evil of these people. What Messi offered to Barcelona did not give any other player to a club. Well said, El Pistolero. I could have stayed in Barcelona until the end of my contract, but I believe in my chances and compete for my place. But things go wrong and I will be the first to blame. I needed a change. So maybe he was thinking about staying at Barcelona at that point and decided, don't want to waste my time here, completely don't blame him. He was then asked about the relationship between him, Messi, and Griezmann. Of course, when Griezmann first came, there were rumors about him and them, beefing and all that sort of stuff. He said that Lionel and I, of course, have a very good relationship and that we did not have a problem with Griezmann on or off the pitch. All those rumors were 1,000,000% false. There we go, that's confirmed now. Everyone already knew that there was no beef between them. That's just the media trying to stir things up. Probably Bartomeu, not even the media, to be honest. Anyways, talks about his relationship with Messi. He said that we were on vacation on a neighborhood island and Messi and Antonella came to see us. We were in a boat with the children and swimming towards the beach. I told Messi, imagine they caught us, the paparazzi. The next day, Pictures were everywhere, so that just shows how big Messi and Suarez are, especially as a duo on the pitch. Just superb. Finally concludes by saying 2 years ago I had a conversation with Messi. We talked about getting more difficult and we may not be able to retire the way we want. Oh my god, what a heartfelt interview from Suarez. Of course, not as much as Pique. Pique talked more about his life and, his injury and then, a couple digs here and there about Bartomeu. But Suarez just went all in, man. Just the way... I still stand by the fact that it was the right time for him to go. But just the way he left the team he went to, the way he was treated. He was talking about how, Bartomeu was trying to kick him out of the training session, all that sort of stuff. He's saying, apparently, Koeman... Oh, yeah, this is not in the quotes that I have here. But he talked also about Koeman, saying, yeah, Koeman called me right as soon as he got appointed and said, you're not in my plans. You're not going to be training with us. Damn, man. The treatment of Luis Suarez is completely unacceptable. And I told you... I've said this a million times, and I'll say it again. He is the greatest striker I've ever seen with my own two eyes, and he is the greatest striker ever to play for Barcelona. And he was treated like this is completely just unacceptable, And I hope he gets the right send off. I hope he comes back to the Camp Nou, banners all over the stadium with his name, and then hopefully we can clap him off. Cause what a player he was. Hopefully he plays crap against us when we play him at the Camp Nou. But strap your seatbelts for that. So let me know your thoughts on the Luis Suarez interview down in the comments below. Also, we have some big injury news update on Ansu Fati, and it just came out now, and it's very, very sad news coming firstly from Javi Miguel, saying that Ansu Fati's left knee does not tolerate the workload. He is now ruled out for both games against PSG. And now we have Esport 3 coming out with a big statement saying that Ansu Fati is going to have to go in surgery again. Cat Radar are saying he's going to have to go into surgery. TB3 are saying he's going to have to do surgery again. And also, Alfredo Martinez is backing the report from Esport 3 saying that, look, Ansu Fati is going to have to do another surgery. The remainder of his season is in danger. So Ansu Fati suffers a big relapse in his injury. I feel so bad for the kid, man. Hopefully he comes back stronger than ever. It's a very big blow for Barcelona. Also, by the way, Barcelona drew Sevilla in the Copa del Rey semifinals. 2 legs. Let me know what you think about that and the Ansu Fati injury down in the comments below. Now let's react to the Barcelona news over the past few days. Now Barcelona do have a big problem on their hand. There are 3 players in the current team that contract expire next summer. Of course, Messi expires this summer. He's the only player in the squad where his contract expires this summer. But there are 3 players in the squad whose contract expire next summer. Those 3 players are Ousmane Dembele, Carles Alena, and Sergi Roberto. Let's quickly talk about the 3 players' situations currently with their contracts. Firstly, Ousmane Dembele. His continuity will not only depend on the new board, but also on the coach. The French winger has some suitors, although his high-profile performances this season could signal him continuing at the club. Koeman wants him to stay. Sergio Roberto is expected to renew his contract with Barcelona beyond 2022. Ronald Koeman's season as a place in the first team and values his versatility as a fullback and as a midfielder. Also, he is the 4th captain, so he'll probably sign a new contract. Now, in regards to Carles Alena, Alena's future is still up in the air. Barcelona would be in favor to extend his contract, which ends in 2022. The player wants to stay, although he assumes that under Koeman, it will be difficult for him to play regularly. So the new president coming in, whoever it's going to be, have some big problems on their hands. First, they got to renew Messi this summer, and then they got to worry about 3 big players next summer. Dembele, Roberto, Alena. Will he renew all 3? Who knows? Probably most likely, but it's going to be difficult to renew them with, money problems and, of course, players, demanding a lot of, ambition for the club. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with those 3 players. Now, of course, the January transfer window is now closed, but there are rumors of players leaving Barcelona, and there are a lot of rumors coming out on deadline day. This first one's coming in from Fabrizio Romano, saying that Arsenal tried to sign Junior Firpo on loan with an option to buy, paying a loan fee and his salary. Barcelona were open to the move, but Firpo wanted to stay in Spain due to personal reasons and prefers a move next summer. And also, West Bromwich Albion in the Premier League approached Martin Braithwaite. They want to sign Martin Braithwaite on a loan with the option to buy on the transfer deadline day, but the player ruled out leaving Barcelona. And finally, Barcelona B player Alex Collado was offered to Sampdoria on the transfer deadline day, but Sampdoria rejected the offer. Quite interesting that other clubs were trying to, get Barcelona players on the final day of transfer deadline day. Would have liked to see maybe Alex Collado go to, a top 5 league and play there. But in regards to Braithwaite and Firpo, they just simply had to stay for squad depth. In other news, of course, Sergi Roberto got injured in the comeback against Granada in the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey. Barcelona came out with an injury update saying that official tests carried out today have shown that Sergi Roberto has an injury on his right thigh. His evaluation will mark his availability. Recovery time is not specified by the club. Rumors are at the moment for his injury is going to be up to 1 month. I think Javi Miguel is saying 1 month, and then Helena from Copa is saying 4 to 6 weeks. Also in that same match, Ronald Koeman's assistant manager Alfred Schütter got a red card. Barcelona assistant coach Alfred Schütter was sent off against Granada for excessive celebration and making gestures to provoke the opposition's bench. As a result, he could be suspended for both legs of the semi-final. Looks like Alfred Schütter was given the big one to the Granada bench. Love to see that from the coach. Now, the day before the Granada match, Frankie de Jong did an interview, talking about the team and, how unified they are. I'm not going to review it because, of course, Frankie de Jong does interviews every other month. But some interesting news came out about that interview. He talked about, his signing for Barcelona and said that how Bartomeu convinced him. This came out from Oreo saying that Bartomeu informed Frenkie de Jong that Barcelona mismatched with Manchester City and PSG because they don't have any history. He also told Frenkie de Jong if he didn't join Barcelona to join City, who play with a good coach. Gotta give credit where credit's due here for Bartomeu. He really sealed the top signing. Of course, Manchester City and PSG desperately wanted de Jong. He's on the verge of signing for PSG. Bartomeu flew to Netherlands to convince him to come. Fair play to him. Also, the Las Palmas president came out talking about Pedri and the transfer fee. Now, he came out saying that, look, Barcelona were paying an initial of 20 million plus 15 in variables, so it could rise to 35 million. Everyone's in uproar saying, what? I thought the rumors were 20 million. What was going on? So eSport 3 came out saying, look, it's not true. Barcelona sources have denied this and put the transfer fee at a maximum of 20 million plus 5 million fixed and rest in variables. So basically, Barcelona are currently playing a game of who's telling the truth, who's telling the lie. Is it Las Palmas telling the truth, or is it Barcelona? Who knows, but all we know for sure is that probably for sure 100% we paid about 20 to 25 million for Pedri. Now this next one's in regards to Dani Olmo. Of course, Dani Olmo was rumored to come last January transfer window under Valverde in 2020. He was super close to coming in, but unfortunately RB Leipzig gave him a better offer, and he admitted that in an interview with BN Sports, saying that, look, I was very close to going to Barcelona because, of course, it's my home. I want to go back there, but RB Leipzig gave me a better offer in terms of game time. Barcelona didn't really guarantee me that game time. That's why I joined them, RB Leipzig, but he said that he wants to come to Barcelona in the future. And finally, this next one's coming in from Mundo, and is in regards to Emerson, our on-loan right back at Real Betis. They said that Emerson only wants to play for Barcelona next season. His loan at Betis ends and he doesn't think about transferring to another club. PSG haven't made any offer for him, of course. His future remains uncertain as of right now. So we're going to have to wait for the new president to come in and deal with the Emerson situation. Right now, there are a lot of clubs interested in him. I think AC Milan are there, Inter Milan, PSG are also rumored as well, so we'll see. I personally would keep him, have him and Des at the right back position, move Roberto to the midfield, and maybe, sell Pjanic, something like that. That's something that I would do. Let me know down below what you would do in terms of the Emerson situation. Now, the final thing I want to discuss in this video is, of course, Barcelona's kits for next season have been leaked, and I want to get your guys' opinion on it. First one on the screen right now, you can see is the home kit. I don't mind it. I've seen a lot of people saying it's really, ugly and they don't really like it. I personally don't mind it. I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10. Now, on the screen right now, you can see the second kit that's being rumored for Barcelona. I really like it. It's kind of, a blue. That's yellow in the middle, lights, red on the, sleeves. I really like this one. I'll probably give this one an 8 out of 10. And finally, on the screen right now, you can see the third kit for next season. It is going to be a purple and gold kit. I kind of really like this one as well. Probably give it an 8 out of 10. Let me know down below what your rating is for all 3 kits. So that's my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 to 48 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on everything we discussed down below. We talked about so much. Messi, Neymar staying at PSG, Pique interview, the contract situation with Dembele, Roberto, and Alena. So much. If you want to leave your thoughts, everything down below. Of course, the kits as well. That's something I really want to know about. Let me know your ratings of the kits down below. And of course, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care, and Forza Barca.